Is a brand new year of MLB The Show. If you're struggling with hitting and you're looking to get better, you have come to the right place. Let me tell you what, brother. Now, before we get into the settings and mindset at the plate and all that other juicy stuff that I know that you're looking for, there's a couple things that you have to keep in mind that are going to put you at a disadvantage before we even get into any of that. The first thing is your controller. This is the GameSir G7 Pro. Now, you don't have to get this exact controller, but you do want a controller that is going to make it very easy for you to be precise in a game like MLB. And sorry to tell you, but normal controllers just don't do it. I also have a precision ring on the left analog stick. Now, this year in MLB The Show, they did add the PCI sensitivity. I only adjusted a little bit, which I'll go over in the video, but quite honestly, I'm never going to stop using precision rings. Secondly, if you play on a TV, especially online, you are putting yourself at a disadvantage because of the input lag. Now, the input lag is the time that it takes between your controller to communicate to your system that you want to swing. TVs have way too much input lag, and there's a bunch of other budget monitors out there that you can purchase if you don't want to break the bank just to help you hit better. And lastly, if you're someone that likes to quit games, send friendly quits, avoid comps and things like that, unfortunately, you're not going to get better at this game. A part of getting better at MLB The Show is playing people that are better than you. So if you avoid comp and only play the people that you're supposed to beat, it's not going to get you better. So you have to commit to not only implementing what we're going to go over in the video today, but you have to commit to playing all of your games. Stay in there, make them mercy you, whatever, but get your reps in. So we're here on the controller settings. The first thing you want to adjust is the hitting interface, and you're going to want to use zone so you can start hitting with the PCI. All the other hitting interfaces, they're not competitive. They're not going to let you hit the ball as consistently as you want to, so you have to start hitting on zone. The PCI sensitivity, be mindful of this because throughout the year, especially if you're using precision rings, they're going to get more broken in. So depending on how broken in, you're going to want to adjust the PCI sensitivity so you can match it to exactly where you want it. The PCI I like to use is BAT, and I've been using this since they dropped it a couple years ago. It stays the same size regardless of what difficulty you're playing on. So whether you're on All-Star, Hall of Fame, Legend, the BAT PCI will stay the same size. You won't see that shrinkage, and it's going to help you win that mental battle. No inner, no outer, yellow, and there's my PCI opacity. For the hitting view, you're going to want to go with strike zone 1 or strike zone 2. Now, unfortunately with this, you are pretty zoomed in when you're at the box, so you lose a little bit of that presentation value where you can't see the batter, but this is going to allow you to pick up everything on that ball that's coming out of the pitcher's hand. So if it's a fastball, if it's a breaking pitch, especially, being that zoomed in is going to allow you to see it clearly and hit the ball. The hitting depth of field is new this year. This is how you can blur your background when you're hitting. Now, I'm leaving this off because I've been seeing some reports out there that this is causing the game to lag for some people. So do with that information what you will. Leave it off, turn it on, it's up to you. So once you have your settings adjusted, you're going to want to come into batting practice and you're going to want to set your hitting difficulty to GO. Now, before you get all scared and write in the comments, Vic, I can't even hit on All-Star. What you mean go into practice mode on GO? The reason for that is because the pitching speed on GO is going to be faster than anything that you're going to see online. So it's going to make it a lot easier for you to hit. Now, what I want you to work on here is tracking the baseball. We don't have to swing the bat yet. I just want you to track that baseball out of the pitcher's hand. There's a right and wrong way to do this. You want to get into that habit where you're tracking the baseball all the way through the zone. Don't take your eye off of it at the last second and just guess to where you want the PCI to go, because that's how you get swings and misses. If you keep your eyes on the baseball all the way through the zone, it makes it a lot easier to match it with the PCI to hit the ball. And as you're tracking the baseball, try to get really good at identifying what's going to be a ball and what's going to be a strike. Now that we're ready to hit, all I want you to do is sit fastball. Don't sit on the breaking pitches. If you're expecting a fastball every single time, you're going to give yourself enough time at the plate to adjust to the off-speed pitch. And I like to keep my PCI up and in because people love to spam in this game. They love to throw up and in fastballs and sinkers and everything like that. So if you're ready for that up and in pitch, you're going to cut off everything else and it's going to be a wrap. And try to keep your thumb loose the way I'm moving my PCI on the screen right here. Because if you keep your PCI stagnant as the ball is coming in and you just want to react to it, honestly, you're asking a lot of your senses. So if you just stay loose while you're at the plate, moving your thumb the way I'm doing there, you're going to make it a lot easier to catch up to the placement of that baseball. I promise you. Now, at this point, the rest of the work is on you. If you commit to implementing everything we've gone over in the video, you come into practice mode and do the things that we just discussed, you will start hitting the ball more consistently. If this video taught you something, don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything that we've gone over in the video, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. And if you want to see these things implemented in real time, I'm gonna leave the link in the description over to my Twitch. We're live streaming over there about 5 times a week right now. Be hitting, daddy, yeah.